Chicago Bulls. We're going to have a strong fight, and if we're anything like the regular Chicago Bulls, we're going to lose in the fourth quarter. So let's get at it.
All right, let's jump in.
Surprised you didn't go up with that one, but...
Me too.
There it is. All right, okay.
Has there ever been anything in 2K that has inspired you in your stand-ups?
Oh, of course.
This is your starting five. At forward, 6'11", number 2, Danny Wolf. At the 1, 6'8", number 8, Eagle Devin. Guard, 6'3", number 24, Cam Thomas. At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. At forward, 6'10", number 17, Michael Porter Jr. The head coach of your team. Fans, let's hear it one more time for your Brooklyn Nets.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it'll be Green in post. Dixon is out there with Curry, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Wolf in at the 4. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Here's Demon. Not too proud of his numbers in that game against the Timberwolves, that's for sure.
Well, his height right there gave him a clear look at the rim, and he was able to shoot right over the top of a smaller defender.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And it's good, 2 points.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Curry wide open. Warriors getting another chance here. Here's Dixon. He's guarded by Thomas. Another shot. And the rejection by Claxton. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
Thomas with the ball. Now Green defending. Thomas, no good.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
That's tipped.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
It's Claxton high post. Pass to Porter. Poked away. 6 to shoot. That one's in. His first shot this game.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
Here's Dixon, and he banks in the layup. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Wolf. Back to Thomas. Over Curry. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Good work there as it goes.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
Green finds Butler. Here's Dixon. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Dixon's got 8 points.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Outside Thomas. Here's Wolf. Nothing on the board. Here's Demon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Dixon. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. And here is Thomas. Pass to Wolf. Here's Demon. He's covered by Dixon. The Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. It's good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Let's check in now with our Allie Laforce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Curry against Thomas. Shoots over Curry. Thomas, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
I'm told now by our producer. Do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Porter. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Wolf, no good. Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Count the basket.
And it just doesn't matter where Curry is on the court with that kind of touch.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Pass to Demon for 3. Warriors with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Mann comes in for Thomas, and Martin subbed in for Demon. Then for the Warriors, Horford comes in for Quentin Post. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Draymond Green. Here's Martin, finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the Nets lead by 1.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry can continue. The Warriors shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Terrence Mann is out there with Demon. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Clowney in at the 5 down low. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Nets shooting at 50% in a decent group. Outside Porter. Nets passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Demon. Misses off the left iron. And it's the Warriors' ball. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages. But they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Here's Dixon. And another field goal in this total, making 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. They get a hand on it. Pass to Wolf. Here's Mann, covered by Payton. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for him.
Curry on the wing. Shoots it up. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Here's Demon. He's got 8 outside Thomas. For the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Post has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Dixon with the drive. The layup off target.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
They've been effective at getting the ball inside.
Green is checked in for the Warriors. Brooklyn shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball. But the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you look at normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus-minus, give me that group of 5 plus-minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Thomas passes to Wolf. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Wolf got his second basket. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early. Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's Demon. 11 points in the game. From 15 feet away, count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Pass to Dixon. Butler on the wing. Clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Man finds Porter. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. It'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Here's Demon. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. A slam dunk by Thomas.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Here's Dixon. No good on the three.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck to deep here. It's just not his night.
Thomas, no good. Warriors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Dixon, defended by Man. Here's Dixon. Shoots over Man. Here's Butler. And the Warriors miss again. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Curry passes to Dixon. Butler on the way. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Count it. Good. And the Warriors lead by 1.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Timeout called the Nets. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, smooth in their last game against Toronto. Got the job done. He had 63 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
And it's Demon missing. The Warriors leading. Outside Butler. Pass to Dixon. Nice D from Porter.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Here's Thomas. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
And it's Pajemski in the corner. The rebound by Demon. Demon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams gets the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Demon. He's covered by Dixon. Demon, that's good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to Dixon. Here's the three. Knocks down the three ball. Dixon's got 29 in the game.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Net shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Here's Demon, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Majemski on the wing. Got a piece of it. Porter with the steal. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here's the break. Here's Majemski. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Here's Demon. Sinks that one from the post. Demon's got 17.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
It's tipped. To the inside. Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Down low and finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Here's Dixon. He has 29. Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Pass to Williams. Over Butler. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Kuminga the pass to Dixon. It's deflected. Here's Demon. Defended by Kuminga. And that one's good by Porter. 46 seconds left now here in the second. Dixon passes to Kuminga. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuminga's got 7.
Dixon.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Clowney, and he drops it in from the low post. Clowney's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Nets. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Dixon, banked in off the glass. Dixon's got 31 points.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
Here's Demon. He's got 17. And it's in there. Demon's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn. Up in time. He can't hit that time. And we finish one half of basketball. Nets lead by 6. Live from Brooklyn, New York. You're watching 2K Sports.